You know, watching a cat pounce is a lot like watching a Blue Angel's flight. They both start with a dramatic pose, then boom, off they go. There's something utterly captivating about a poised cat, every muscle taut with anticipation, eyes zeroed in on its target. It's a moment of stillness that's just as breathtaking as the silence before the thunderous roar of a Blue Angel jet taking off. Both are a study in stillness before the storm, the calm before the action, the hush before the hustle. Picture this: your house cat, Fluffy, in the living room. She's caught sight of a toy mouse, and she's frozen in a curious crouch, tail twitching. Now, imagine a Blue Angel, sleek and formidable on the runway, engines humming, ready to explode into the skies. Uncanny, isn't it? But it's not just about the poised start. The real magic happens when they launch into action. With a sudden burst of energy, Fluffy springs forward, a blur of fur and claws. Similarly, with a roar that shakes the ground, the Blue Angel jet surges forward, streaking into the sky. It's a thrilling spectacle, whether you're watching a domestic cat or a high-powered aircraft. And let's not forget the mid-air maneuvers. Have you ever seen Fluffy twist and turn in mid-pounce, adjusting her trajectory with the precision of a trained acrobat? That's not too far off from a Blue Angel jet, performing death-defying stunts thousands of feet above the ground. Sure, Fluffy might not break the sound barrier or leave a trail of smoke in her wake, but there's a certain agility and grace in her movements that's reminiscent of those aerial acrobats. And just like the Blue Angels, she always lands on her feet, ready for her next flight, or in her case, pounce. So next time you see a cat poised to pounce, just imagine it's about to take off like a Blue Angel jet. Ever seen a cat twist midair to land on its feet? That's their version of a Blue Angel's barrel roll. Now let's delve into the art of the midair maneuver. You see, both cats and the Blue Angels share an uncanny ability to perform complex aerobatic stunts with such finesse and precision that it leaves spectators in complete awe. Think about it. A cat, in the comfort of your living room, leaps off the highest bookshelf, twists its body in midair, and lands perfectly on its feet, without missing a beat. It's almost as if they're performing their own private air show, isn't it? Now compare this to the Blue Angels, the United States Navy's Flight Demonstration Squadron. They are known for their intricate aerial maneuvers, which they execute with precision and grace. Imagine a jet roaring through the sky, performing a barrel roll at a speed of 700 miles per hour. It's an exhilarating sight, isn't it? But let's not forget, while the Blue Angels have state-of-the-art machinery and years of rigorous training to help them perform these feats, our feline friends rely solely on their innate agility and reflexes. In a way, it makes their mid-air acrobatics even more impressive. Let's take a moment to appreciate the mid-air twist. It's a classic move both in the feline and aviation world. A cat twists its body in mid-air to ensure it lands on its feet, a survival instinct. Meanwhile, the Blue Angels use the barrel roll to showcase their control and precision. It's a crowd favorite, always eliciting gasps and cheers from the audience. In essence, both cats and the Blue Angels have mastered the art of the mid-air maneuver. They are performers in their own right, displaying an impressive show of agility, control, and precision. So the next time your cat does a twist in mid-air, give it a round of applause for its aerobatic skills. After all, it's not every day you get to live with a feline Blue Angel. A cat landing on its feet is as graceful as a Blue Angel's jet landing on a runway. Let's think about it for a moment. You've seen your cat in action, right? One moment, they're lounging around, the next, they're airborne, their body twisting and turning in ways that defy the laws of physics. And the landing? It's always perfect. A gentle touch of paws on the ground and they're off again, leaving you to wonder if you just witnessed a feline ballet. Now let's bring in the Blue Angels. These pilots are the best of the best, the creme de la creme. When they bring those jets in for a landing, it's not just about touching down. It's about precision, control, and of course, style. Picture a Blue Angel's jet touching down on a runway. It's a gentle dance between machine and asphalt, a testament to the pilot's talent and years of practice. It's a harmony of speed, control, and precision that leaves spectators in awe. Now think about your cat again. Do you see it? The same dance, the same precision, the same control. Granted, your cat isn't landing a multi-million-dollar jet, but let's be honest, they're doing it with a lot more style. It's like they're saying, "Look at me, I'm fabulous. I can jump, twist, turn, and still land on my feet. What's your superpower?" And just like the Blue Angels, cats make it look easy. They don't break a sweat or ruffle a fur. They land with a grace that would make a ballet dancer green with envy. So the next time you see your cat leap from the couch to the kitchen counter, Don't just see a cat making a jump. See a performer, a pilot, a blue angel in feline form. After all, both cats and the blue angels share a common trait. They're masters of the graceful landing. So when your cat lands smoothly after a jump, remember, it's just doing its best blue angel impression. Cats and blue angels have one major thing in common. They both love to show off. Now let me tell you, there's nothing quite like the spectacle of a blue angel jet roaring across the sky, leaving a trail of awe and gasps in its wake. But have you ever seen a cat leap from the countertop to the fridge, or perch on the back of a chair, tail swishing with a certain smug satisfaction? Well, that's the feline equivalent of a blue angel's grand flyby. Blue angels are renowned for their daring aerobatics, their loops and barrel rolls, their mind-boggling formations. They're all about precision, discipline, and of course, a dash of dramatic flair. They command the sky, captivating audiences with their audacious aerial stunts. Now that's what I call a performance. But let's not forget our four-legged friends. Cats, in their own way, are just as much the show-offs. Ever notice how a cat will leap and twist mid-air to catch a toy, landing with a casual air as if it's all in a day's work? Or how about when they balance gracefully on a narrow fence, each step a calculated dance of agility and balance? That's their version of an air show, folks. And let's not even start on the triumphant strut of a cat who's just caught a mouse. If that's not the epitome of feline showmanship, I don't know what is. It's their way of saying, look at me, I'm the top cat around here. It's the same kind of confidence that a blue angel exudes when they're slicing through the sky, defying gravity with their daring maneuvers. In their own arenas, both cats and blue angels are masters of their craft, captivating their audiences with their performances. They're entertainers, performers, daredevils even, each in their own unique way. So the next time your cat parades around like it owns the place, just remember, it's got the same swagger as a blue angel. It's been a fun ride comparing our feline friends to the blue angels. We've pounced through an adventure, observing the uncanny similarities between our beloved cats and the awe-inspiring blue angels. From their anticipation-filled takeoffs to their elegant landings, these two seemingly different creatures share more than you might think. Let's take a quick flight back through our journey. We began with A Tale of Two Pounces, where we saw that both cats and the blue angels take off with an impressive burst of energy. Whether it's a kitty leaping for a feather toy or a fighter jet catapulting into the sky, the thrill is real. Next, we dove into The Art of the Midair Maneuver. Cats and blue angels alike can twist and turn with a grace and precision that would make a ballet dancer green with envy. Remember the phrase, twist like a cat, fly like a blue angel? Well, we just made that up, but it should totally be a thing. Then we touched down in the graceful landing territory. Cats and blue angels have this fascinating ability to land with such finesse. It's as if they're defying the laws of physics. From a cat landing on its feet every single time to a blue angel jet touching down smoothly on a runway, it's impossible not to appreciate their skill. We couldn't forget the show-off factor, could we? Both cats and blue angels are natural performers. They know how to wow the crowd, whether it's with a high-speed aerial display or a dramatic pounce on an unsuspecting toy mouse. So remember, whether it's a cat pouncing or a blue angel jet soaring, they're both putting on a show worth watching. Let's continue to enjoy the spectacle and marvel at the surprising parallels between our agile house cats and the skilled pilots of the blue angels. It's been a blast, and we hope you've had as much fun as we have. Until next time, keep your eyes to the skies and on the nearest pouncing cat.